Good evening, people. Happy, wow, Wednesday. Great day indeed. And you know what we're going to talk about tonight? This is going to be exciting. I just got off the phone with, just got off the call with David Power Talk. A phenomenal class. That was awesome. And now I'm here with you, fine people. I'm trying to see, why is this not working properly? Oh, there it is. All right. I got it working. All right. Sorry about that. Anyways, had a great afternoon, great day. I got invited to talk at 2 different places today, so I'm excited. And tonight, we're going to talk to you not about where you've been. We're not going to talk about the past. We're not going to talk about what you've lost. And we're not going to talk about what you're afraid of. We're going to talk about something totally, entirely different. We're going to talk about what you're building. Because whether you realize it or not, every single one of you in this chat room, on this TikTok, on this Facebook, on this Instagram, on this Spotify, on this YouTube, every single one of you is building something that's going to outlive you. And some of you just think that you're just trying to make it through the week. And I just tried and blew your mind. Because what you're doing right now is building a future. If you've got kids, their kids are going to think about you. Their kids are going to talk about you. Heck, my own son keeps asking questions about my grandfather. And you know what? Some of you are just trying to make it through the week. I know that feeling. I know that feeling well. Some of you just keep trying to keep your head above water. I know that feeling too. I know that feeling too. And some of you just keep thinking that if you can just survive where you're at right now, you'll be fine. But hear me out. You're not just surviving. You're constructing. You're not just enduring. You're establishing. You're not just showing up. You are shaping the future. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I wake you? I woke the poor kitty cat sleeping on my desk. This is why this is a live session. This isn't me talking on stage. I guarantee you. Me on stage is a whole different phenomenon. I'm actually working on trying to get those demo reels properly formatted so I can put them out there, especially since I've been asked for a couple. But you know what? This is alive. This is unfiltered. This is I'm sorry, Kat. I didn't mean to scare you. Don't worry. We're going to go to bed soon. I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And you can sit there and watch me work out this morning. See, I know you don't always feel like you're a builder. Heck, I don't feel like it at times. And I know you don't feel strong. And I know you don't feel ready. But you know what? Legacy doesn't start with feeling ready. Legacy doesn't start with showing up when you feel like it. Legacy doesn't start when you've drawn and lost 100 pounds. Legacy doesn't start when you've built those muscles and lift 100 pounds. Legacy starts when you start showing up anyways. Legacy starts when you decide discipline over distractions. Legacy starts when you choose healing over hiding. Legacy starts when you choose courage over comfort. And I kid you not on that one. When you do that, you're laying down another brick, the proverbial nail in the coffin. Because you know what? When you do that type of stuff, you build a life for your future self. A future self that's going to look back and say, you know what? Thank you. Thank you. Your kids will say thank you. Your grandkids will say thank you. The generational curse that you broke will say thank you. Because you're building a standard that your children will rise to. You're building a story someone else will draw strength from. And you don't even see it. Amazing, ain't it? That we can live our lives totally oblivious to what's going on around us, not realizing that people are actually watching us, not realizing that what we are doing is actually going to try to build a future. You know, when we were kids, we never thought about that this might be the last time we were going to hang out with our friends. There was a day that we played for the last time with our best friends from 8th grade. There was a time when we tried to hung out with the people across the alley for the last time, and we didn't even realize it. We never even said bye. They just, hey, we'll see you tomorrow. Okay. The next thing you know, 40 years later, some crazy guy in middle of nowhere, Indiana says, you know what? When was the last time you talked to that person? Did you even realize you were not going to talk to him ever again at that point? No. You don't realize that stuff at that time. Because people are limited in their views. They try to see that, hey, they think that they're going to live forever. They think that, you know what? We're going to try to just keep going. That what happens today is going to be going on tomorrow. But it doesn't. Because seasons change all the time. Did you know that most average people have about anywhere from 70 to 90 Christmases in their life? How many Christmases have you celebrated? Ouch, right? That hurt right there, man. I'm 54 years old. That's not good, man. That's not good. How many Christmases you got left? How many summer vacations you got left? How many New Year's Eves? How many Easters? How many birthdays do you get to celebrate with your kids before you can't celebrate with them anymore because you're no longer there, or because they are no longer there because they grew up and became their own adults? Trust me, it sucks when they start getting older. It really does. I miss my weekend snuggles eating popcorn on the couch with my son and daughter. Oh, doing the all weekend Star Wars marathon, all 9 movies in a row. And for those of you that don't know which way you got to watch them, you got to watch them 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and then 7, 8, 9. And then we forgot you got to fit in there. You got to fit the Solo story. Then you got to fit Rogue One in there right before 4. But you can't fit that in there right before 4 because you got to try to go back and put that in there somewhere in between. Hey, Alicia. And then, of course, you got to fit the Obi-Wan Kenobi series in there. And you got to fit the Mandalorian series in there. And then, of course, you got to fit Ahsoka in there somehow. So now we got a whole entire week of TV shows ready to sit there and have popcorn on the couch with your kids that are now too old to sit there and watch popcorn. I mean, watch movies and eat popcorn with you because they'd rather sit there and talk to their Facebook friends. Yeah, it sucks when the kids get older. So how many more Christmases you got? How many more birthdays do you have with your kids? Yep. Hey, Beth. See, that's what I'm trying to say. You're building a life that your future self will thank you for. You're building a story someone else is going to draw strength from. And you don't even see it because we are living at a point where we just don't understand. You know, like I said, there was a point in our lives where we said, see you tomorrow to our best friends, and we never played with them again. There was a point where we said, hey, we'll see you next year in school, and well, we never saw them again because their family decided to move to another school, and you never kept in touch. And people don't see that. Because this is where most people get stuck. Most people think greatness shows up loud. They think it's going to come in on a marching band. I know a great one. They're getting ready for it. They're going to be marching this weekend. Shout out to Redskin Brigade, right? Awesome. Yeah. So we got some brigade people on tonight, huh? But anyways, most people think greatness shows up loud like a band walking down the street during a parade, and or it shows up with applause, or they think it shows up with you getting clarity, like you're gonna wake up one day and you know the masters of the universe and everything. But you know what? Greatness very rarely ever announces itself. It comes hiding in the corners. It's like it's like it's like trying to find a quarter in a round room. I'll search for it for hours and you'll find a hard time finding it. Yeah, I said find a quarter in a round room. Found a quarter in the corner of a round room. Say it right, Obet.
You want me to put it in the microwave?
Sure, thank you. Oh, the one nice thing about the kids growing up older is they always make you food. Like I need it. But you know, hey, it's good times. But you know what? Greatness shows up in the moments nobody claps for. And that's where some of you are right now. You're in that quiet season, that building season, that nobody sees me, but I'm still here thing. And you know what? This is what makes you. This is what makes you great. This is what makes you phenomenal. This is what makes you a superhero. Go get your cape out of your closet and put it on. Because you know what? This is the moment that you are a hero. You don't need a stage. You don't need a spotlight, and you don't need the celebration. You don't need the marching band, the Knox Redskins marching band running down the street playing for you. Because you've already got the grind. You've already got the discipline. You've already got the discipline in what you want, in your goals, and your dreams. And that is where your legacy is being formed. That is where your future self is happy. Like, yes! He's finally doing it. Touchdown, baby! You're the man! I'm sorry, am I too exciting for you? You can always go wait in a bedroom, Cat. But see, you know what? Some of you are still carrying that weight that nobody ever talks about. I'm not going to lie. Nobody likes talking about their skeletons in their closet. I sure as hell don't. And I sure as hell don't like fighting the battles that nobody knows I'm in. I can't stand it. But that's the thing. Nobody knows what type of battles I'm in. Nobody knows what type of battles you have going on. Nobody knows all the different challenges going on in your life. They don't know the issues going on. And you don't know what other people are. That's why I've always said that, hey, you know what? Give somebody a smile. You don't know what's going on in their head. You don't know what kind of battles they're facing. Just because they're giving you an attitude doesn't necessarily mean it's directed at you. It means they don't know how to focus their energy at the people that they should focus it on. See, when I'm in a crappy mood, and I will admit I get in a crappy mood, and I can guarantee you, if you talk to anybody close to me, you realize that most times when I'm in a crappy mood, I either hide from everybody so that I don't accidentally treat people badly. Because I am on class A with a capital A. We're talking capital, bold, italic, triple underline A. And so I know how I am. And so when I get angry and upset, I do everything I can to not take it out on the people around me. So I tend to pull away doing what I need to do, but I pull away to protect everybody I love and care about.
Hey, Dad, we got your wallet.
Oh, well, thank you. Can you just put it in the microwave for now? So it doesn't get cold? All right.
You're eating.
Okay. All right, well, I guess I got dinner served. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, it's like a feast for a king. This ain't yours. The cat thinks it's his. Oh, man, we got pizza. We got taquitos. Oh, man, look at that stuff, man. Combination kid, man. So, do you mind? You do not eat pizza. And if you do, you don't need it. Don't look at me like that. Yeah, I know. Here. Say hi to the camera. Say hi, people. Hi. Hi. So that people don't think I'm just sitting here talking to myself. All right? This is Demon. He likes pizza. He likes taquitos. He likes Western dressing. He likes water. He likes milk. He also loves coffee. He also loves sitting on my desk in front of everything, so I can't try and look at my notes. I can't try and move or touch the keyboard or the mouse or do anything on my computer while I'm trying to work. Because, well, I think in another life, he was part moose. Yeah, I think he's a part moose. So, some of you are rebuilding from things that should have broken you. See, I've had quite a few challenges in my life. I mean, I've survived watching people get shot in front of me. I've survived almost getting run over by a train. I've survived quite a few car accidents. Um, survived a house fire. Survived COVID. I don't know how I survived sepsis. Heck, I don't even remember going to the hospital for that one. Now, everybody says, well, Eric drove you. Oh, okay. I don't remember going. Whoa, that was good lightning. Well, nor do I remember him putting ice on my chest while I was in the ICU or whatever it was. I just remember waking up freezing to death the next day. You know, I don't remember some of that stuff. And I've had to rebuild from bankruptcy because of one of my businesses failing. I've had to rebuild from the house fire. I've had to rebuild from breakups and relationships and a wife that drowned and took $100,000 on my bank account. I've had to rebuild from a lot of different things. And you probably have to rebuild as well too. You've probably got bankruptcies and job losses or business losses or relationship problems or medical issues. But look at you. You're like her. She's still standing.
Are you talking about my crippledness?
Yeah, she's crippled.
Hey, I put my thoughts.
She's got like some sort of disease in her knee or something like this that I keep joking with. But I got a machete in the other room. We can just done.
We need to call a doctor's appointment for this week.
Didn't you have an eye appointment yesterday?
Yeah, and then it suddenly appeared for next week.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay. Suddenly appeared. Okay, all right. Well, it's all right. Well, that's good then. But love you too, sweetheart. But you know what? Look at you. You're still standing here. You're still building. You're still focusing. You're still working hard. You're still working on your future. And I need you to hear this with your whole chest. I'm going to say it quietly. So you're going to have to listen in. Great things aren't just coming. They're already moving towards you. They're aligning. They're forming. They're gathering around you. They've got your name written all over it, and they're just waiting for you to reach out. Step up and do something for it. Because you're not behind. All the challenges that you've gone through are making you prepared for it. Most people who win the lottery are bankrupt a couple years later because they weren't prepared for that massive amount of money. You're being prepared for the future that's coming by learning how to overcome your problems, overcoming the challenges, overcoming the bankruptcies, overcoming the job losses, overcoming having to deal with single familyness, or overcoming the challenges of dealing with raising kids on your own, or finding a way around without a car, or overcoming drug addictions, or dealing with depression, dealing with ADHD, or dealing with jail, or dealing with medical problems, financial problems. You're being prepared for what's next. You're being positioned. You're not forgotten. And you're not stuck. You're being strengthened, like going to a gym. You don't go to a gym and just sit there and watch people work out. You're not going to do anything other than make your eyes tired. You go to a gym and you lift weights to make your arms more stronger. You don't just lift one time. That's it. My arm's stronger. No. You don't get off that easily. You go there and you grab that weight and you just lift it over and over and over and over and over 10 times at a time. Then you switch hands and you do it the other hand 10 times. Then you do both hands 10 times. Then you do the upsy downsies, then you do the outsy outsies, and you do the outsy outsies, and you do all sorts of things. And that's just the arms. We're not even talking about the legs. You know, God help us when leg day comes. You can barely walk out of there. But that's how you build muscles. And that's no different than life giving you challenges that build your strength, giving you mental strength, mental resilience, mental power. Power? No. Power is a bad word. I like mental resilience better. I like that one. What do you think? Anybody? 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 Yeah, all right, I got to vote for mental resilience. All right, thank you. Mental resilience it is. And that's the thing. I'm going to talk to the builder that's in you because you know what? You're building something that's going to outlive you. I mean, don't take this the wrong way. We're all going to be dead a lot longer than we're alive. And while I don't know about you, but every day that we live is another day closer to being gone. You know, taking that one-way dirt ticket. And so what we do every day is something that we're building on our bucket list or in our book, in our chapter. Because have you ever looked at a tombstone? You go to a cemetery, look at a tombstone, you see birthday and you see death day. And you see the dash in between. And so every day you're doing something, you're adding to that dash. And some people on their tombstones have loving mother, loving father, inventor of, Corporal O'Reilly. That dash tells a lot about the person that's buried there. And so what's your dash going to tell you? Because you're not just building a career, you're not just building a bank account, you're not just building a reputation, you're building a mindset. You're building a standard, you're building a story, you're building a ripple effect that you're going to pass down to your kids, to the family around you, your neighbors, your friends, your coworkers. And your family needs it. The world needs it. The future needs it. Your purpose needs it. So stop shrinking. Stop doubting yourself. Stop apologizing for the greatness inside of you and walk like you're building something because you are. And when the days get heavy, when the nights get long, when things feel like they're just not going fast at all, when it feels like it's going slow and things aren't going fast enough for you, remember, legacy is built on one intentional decision at a time. Not in leaps, and not in luck, and not by lightning strikes, but by brick, step by step. Even Superman, he just doesn't try and stand there and whoop, takes off. No. Have you ever watched any Superman movies? Superman takes 3 steps and then jumps. Even Superman takes a couple of steps before flying off to save the world. Thor just doesn't take his hammer and just start doing something. No, he takes the hammer, starts swinging a couple times, and then. And you know what? The Great Wall of China wasn't just one big gigantic brick that was just dropped on the planet Earth. They made one little brick at a time and put it in place. And that Great Wall of China is one of the biggest walls out there. And you know what? You can still get through it. You can get over it. You can get around it. You can get through it. You can get under it. It still doesn't keep people out. Because people have the decision to make a change in their life. And if you make a change in your life, nothing is going to stop you. Brick by brick, step by step, day by day. And if nobody's ever told you this, let me be the one that tells you today. I believe in you. I believe in what you can become. I believe great things are coming for you. Because you know what? You've withstood more than you know. You've owned more than people seen. Now it's time to win in a way that nobody can ignore. It's time to step up and make your next move your loudest one yet because I believe in you. Now you need to believe in you. Thank you very much, and you have an excellent evening.